world, where every day is full of haste, struggle, and anxiety, there are those who carry a rare power within themselves, the power of kindness. They know how to feel someone else's pain, support with words, heal with silence, and give light even to those who have long forgotten how to believe in goodness. Their soul is like a pure source, selfless, deep, and clear. They do not seek fame, do not demand a reward, but it is next to them that the world becomes softer, warmer, and safer. Today we will reveal to you which zodiac signs have the brightest, most sincere, and kind nature. This is not an accident, it is part of their mission, their inner energy that changes everything around them. If you value true empathy, warmth, and the power of softness, stay with us until the end. Subscribe to the channel so as not to miss knowledge that helps you better understand people and see deeper than masks and words. And write in the comments, who of your loved ones is the kindest? Perhaps their zodiac sign will now end up on our list. Ready? Then we reveal which of the signs has the light of the soul, stronger than any words. The first sign of Pisces. The light inside a Pisces representative does not require proof. This is not ostentatious kindness or educated politeness. This is a deep nature. Pisces can feel someone else's pain as if it were their own. They do not need to explain that you are having a hard time. They already know it. Their participation is not intrusive, but absolutely sincere. And this is their strength, in the ability to be there without words, without conditions, without expectations of gratitude. Sympathy for them is not an emotion, but a form of existence. They know how to look deep, see the essence, understand motives without condemning. Their bright soul does not divide people into good and bad. It simply perceives everyone as part of a single living space. Even those who hurt them, they are able to understand and forgive, not out of weakness, but because they do not know how to truly hate. Evil does not take root in their hearts. They share the last, not because they want to be needed, but because they cannot do otherwise. Refusal is not their language. They will help, even if they themselves are not able to. Sometimes it hurts them, but it is important for Pisces that no one around them feels cold. They spend energy, emotions, resources, just to make someone feel better. This is not a strategy, not manipulation, not a way to assert themselves. This is their natural form of action. When Pisces enter someone's life, small but tangible miracles begin to happen. The air becomes softer, conversations become more honest, worries become quieter. They bring with them an atmosphere of inner peace. Even silence around them heals. They do not give direct advice, but their words are often remembered for years. Their gestures are not a show, but a form of love, unpretentious, delicate, deep. Representatives of this sign do not need to be the center of attention, but they are often remembered when trouble comes. Because Pisces come uninvited and stay until the end, they do not ask unnecessary questions, do not judge, do not impose solutions. Their presence is like a healing silence. They don't rush, don't push, they're just there. And that changes everything. The second sign is Virgo. The kindness of Virgo is not sentimentality or spontaneous emotionality. It's structured, thoughtful, clear care that she builds around others with the same precision with which she organizes the space around herself. The representative of this sign does not throw words around, he acts. And he does this not for the sake of gratitude, but because he thinks it's right. The bright soul of Virgo manifests itself in small things. She remembers how you like to drink tea, what music you listen to, what words you react to sharply. She may seem cold on the surface, but this is protection, not from people, but from the pain that inevitably penetrates inside if you do not build boundaries. However, when you are in her trust, you are under a reliable wing. She gives herself through real help. These are not emotional outbursts. These are specific actions. A Virgo will never say, "I'm here." She will just come. She will not shout about her kindness. She will organize a way out of a dead end for you when you do not even ask for it. Her kindness is in the ability not to harm, in the ability to maintain balance when others lose their heads. She is not an idealist, but it is her precise and attentive nature that makes her a reliable source of support. Her soul is bright because it is not infected with chaos. She does not succumb to destructive emotions. Even if she gets angry, she does it without destruction. Even if she distances herself, she does not leave without a trace. She is able to forgive, but does not allow pain to be repeated. Her love is practical. Her participation is structural. She will not let you drown in self-pity, but will pull you out of the abyss, carefully, competently, without unnecessary words. Among all the signs, it is Virgo who has a rare type of kindness that works in the real world. She does not go into dreams, does not dissolve in emotions. She stays when others run, and she does what is necessary, and not what is spectacular. It is a kindness that stands the test of time. The third sign is Gemini. A representative of this sign knows how to be kind without pretense. His gentleness is not a mask, but a way of life. He is ready to listen, support, help with words or deeds, even if he is tired. There is no falsehood in him when he asks how things are. He really cares. Geminis have a rare quality. They know how to give lightness to others. In a difficult situation, they will not drown a person in pity, but will pull him out, remind him of the light, return laughter. Their warmth is manifested in everyday life. They will remember what kind of tea you like, notice a change in mood, offer help before you ask for it. These are not loud gestures, but quiet, everyday kindness that accumulates and becomes protection. It becomes easier to breathe next to Geminis because they can not only talk, but also hear. Their intuitive understanding of other people's emotions allows them to be there the way they need to be at the moment, sometimes with a joke, sometimes with silence, but always with sympathy. They do not divide people into necessary and unnecessary. Even with those who have hurt, twins try to be humane, not to become embittered, not to take revenge. Their kindness is not a weakness, but a conscious choice. They know what it is like to be misunderstood, so they themselves strive to not leave anyone without attention. If twins say that they believe in you, it means that they are already mentally walking with you along the path, supporting and protecting. Their kindness is especially noticeable in moments when others pass by. Twins will not close their eyes to someone else's pain. They will stop, lift, hug, encourage. They have a bright soul, not stained by cynicism, not tired of the world. They know how to inspire not with loud speeches, but by their own example. To be human is to be attentive, sensitive, responsive. In the modern world, where there is so much noise and indifference, Geminis are like a clean stream of water. They do not burn out from kindness, because they know how to draw strength from doing good. It is important for them to have those nearby to whom they can give light, share spiritual warmth, without demanding anything in return. Their sincerity is visible even in small things, in how they serve tea, how they wrap a friend in a blanket, how they notice someone else's sadness before it becomes too heavy. Generosity of heart lives in Geminis, not in ostentatious charity, but in the ability to be there. They are not perfect, but it is in their imperfection that there is humanity, which makes them truly kind. Their kindness is not a choice of the day, but a way of life. and those who have once felt the warmth of their souls will never forget what it is like to be truly understood and accepted unconditionally. The fourth sign is Leo. When a representative of this sign shows kindness, there is no show in it. He does not do good for the sake of praise. It is part of his inner code. Leo has a special quality. He knows how to protect. His kindness is often expressed in actions, in the ability to become a shield, support. He is able to give his time, resources, attention to those who need it, and does this without the feeling that he is sacrificing himself. Leo has a bright soul, and this is evident in his actions. He notices when someone is having a hard time and does not wait for a request. He just appears nearby. His help can be large-scale, solving a problem, finding resources, organizing support. But even in small things, his kindness is felt. In an encouraging look, in a caring gesture, in the ability to say the right words. He is not afraid of other people's pain, does not turn away from difficult situations, but goes to meet them halfway. Leo knows how to love deeply. He is not limited to superficial sympathy. If he is nearby, it means that he is ready to invest completely. His kindness is not in words, but in deeds. He can arrange a holiday for a loved one, support in silence, go to the other end of the city for the sake of one conversation. His generosity of soul is manifested in the ability to see potential in others and inspire them to grow. He does not just help. He raises self-esteem, restores faith in himself. In moments when a person is broken, Leo does not regret. He lifts, shakes, and gives strength to move on. He knows how to be warm, even if he himself is in a crisis. His strength is that kindness for him is not weakness, but a manifestation of greatness. He can be firm, but at the same time, caring. This rare combination gives a sense of security to those who are nearby. He is not afraid to love openly. He is not afraid to be vulnerable in order to support. His kindness is not uncontrollable indulgence, but a mature understanding of when to hug and when to push. Leo does not save everyone, but those he considers his own. He guards like a treasure. And once someone finds himself in the heart of a lion, he will feel this warmth even from a distance. His kindness is like sunlight. It does not demand anything, but illuminates. To be near such a person is to remember that the world still rests on people who are able to give from the heart. The fifth sign is Scorpio. Scorpio has a reputation for being a strong, tough, and closed sign. But it is precisely behind this armor that one of the brightest and most deeply light souls is hidden. His kindness is not in smiles or tenderness. It is in absolute devotion. If a Scorpio representative has opened his heart, he will be there no matter what. And this no matter what includes pain, betrayal, fear, crisis. He does not abandon. The kindness of this sign is manifested in actions that no one will know about. He protects, but does not demand gratitude. He helps without advertising. He delves into problems deeper than anyone else, but does it silently without demonstration. His participation can be rude, even harsh, but there is no indifference in this. On the contrary, this is how he shows that he is not ready to allow a person to collapse. Scorpio is able to feel the pain of others, even if it is carefully hidden. He knows what is hidden behind the words and reacts to the inner state, not to the mask. His kindness is the strength that does not allow you to fall. He will not give himself the right to retreat if you are in trouble. His gestures may be rare, but each of them is like an oath. He does not throw words to the wind. If he said that he will support, it means that he will be there until the end. Scorpio is not sentimental. His bright soul is not about softness, it is about depth. He knows how to be tough, but only with the outside world. Inside, there is an incredible ability for empathy, which he does not show. He helps not because of emotions, but because of a sense of duty. For him, kindness is part of the inner code. He cannot live otherwise. It is Scorpio who is able to go through the very darkness with a person and remain pure. He will not be afraid of pain because he himself knows its essence. And that is why he is able to be the one who holds your hand when everyone has already left. His kindness is like a rock to stand on, silent, strong, unshakable.